Yeah, what's up, everybody? My name is Marole Matabata, aka Tata Tumisho. So, in this video today, I'll just be explaining briefly what is, cryptocurrency. So there's this boom that has happened after, Satoshi wrote the first Bitcoin manifesto, and there's just been a lot of confusion from people as to what really is, cryptocurrency. And I think, the first best way to understand it, obviously, the biggest reference point is often Bitcoin, but there are other elements to cryptocurrency. There are other elements to what is really cryptocurrency, as well as what this boom, what this much talked about thing and element is. So I'll just be taking you through a short video around firstly what is cryptocurrency, and then on a weekly basis, we'll just be exploring how to invest, where to invest, and as well as other important things when it comes to cryptocurrency. So yeah, welcome to it. This is the Micampus financial personal finance platform, really, and the cryptocurrency element to it. Yeah, so without any further ado, so cryptocurrency, as we all know, came into being and into very big existence first time when really Satoshi wrote the Bitcoin manifesto. So what the long and short of it is, to explain crypto, I think, through the understanding of money. So there is um, what is called fiat currency, normal money, and then as well as what is called, cryptocurrency. So fiat currency emanates from, that is the money that government, comes up with, and everyone else around the world really uses it. And cryptocurrency is then the digital virtual element of it. So that is to say that it is, often what is referred to as a decentralized form of money. So that is to say that there's no one who really controls it. So, for example, in South African basis, there's no reserve bank sort of that is involved. So when it comes to cryptocurrency, that is to say that um a lot of us have come together, and we have come to say that we're gonna come up with a certain form of money that gives power back to the people, and not necessarily on the basis where there'll be governments being involved. So that's the fundamental thing when it comes to crypto, is that there is very little involvement of government in the way in which it is formed. So what then happened is that, and the best way of often to think of it is to say that especially with most coins in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin included, is that think of it as they are different. It's money that is kept in different computers, almost sort of around the world, and therefore the all those people who are helping store that money through what is called crypto mining. I think in later episodes I'll go through that. Have a share and a say in terms of what needs to go on. Yeah, so that means that we're not necessarily saying there's a certain government that is regulating it, but rather with cryptocurrencies, it is the power being back to the people. So cryptocurrency is a form of money that is kept digitally online in terms of different sort of computing systems that then enable everyone to sort of almost buy and use it. And I often say that without little or no involvement of any sort of company that comes to it, and which is very important, because there are certain things that one wants to do, and they just wants to be done quickly. For example, I received a transaction from a digital marketing client of mine in the UK early in Jan, and I had to sign, some paper from the South African Reserve Bank. But 2 years or a year ago, when I made a $2,000 deposit to develop my developers in India on a project that I'm working on, I didn't need to involve anyone. They just sent me their link, almost like the wallet, and then I was able to pay them. So um, in crypto, the whole aspect of a wallet that would the sort of almost form part of that being your bank account. So I just send you a link and I say, hey, pay me here, and then you log on, and if you have enough money, then you pay me. And wallets in cryptocurrencies emanate from what we call exchange platforms that I would say, I don't want to say banks, but those would be equivalent to banks. So, for example, from a popular perspective, we have Binance. And yeah, when I speak of Bitcoin, I'll just go through these, and I think the crypto wallet sort of or platforms will be in the next few episodes. But the crypto wallets would be sort of what we call banks. So this is where we exchange money. When you think of it in terms of normal money perspective, and then let's say, for example, Ethereum. I think I've used the Bitcoin example a lot. So let's say Ethereum. You want to send someone, Ethereum. It's a form of crypto as well, and so you would then need a platform like Binance, like Coinbase, Luno in South Africa, and there's a whole lot of them that have emerged. Yeah, and don't be scammed out there. And then you would then say, okay, Lerato wants to send Tabo that money. Then Tabo would then give Lerato a link to send through, and then Tabo would have a wallet, let's say on Luno, that has got 1,000 Bitcoin, Ethereum, uh, or 100 rands worth of Ethereum, which is another big thing. Then you would then send that wallet and send through. And what crypto has also sort of enabled is what we call the share of a coin. So, for example, very few of us obviously own a full coin, especially of Bitcoin. As we record this, Bitcoin is now worth 670,000. So if I say that I own 10,000 worth of Bitcoin, it just means that I own a fraction of that. So that's like if someone says I've got 10 cents, but we know that 1 rand is the full amount type of currency. So yeah, that's that. And then what cryptocurrency have also sort of even enabled is what is called mining, and that's where everyone else can be able to participate. What it has enabled is that almost every kid on the block can almost code and come up with their own currency, as long as it will be used. So uh, certain coins and currencies have come up. Dogecoin and Shiba, for example, just emerged from people jokingly coming up with that. So that's the element that becomes very important when it comes to cryptocurrency. So yeah, you can holler with questions in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, as we will be bringing you every week an explanation, a dig into what is cryptocurrency, what sort of informs it, what makes it go up and down, things like the usage. Well, when Elon Musk came and said Tesla will now be accepting cryptocurrency, then there was a boom in Bitcoin. And then when he said no because of mining electricity, then there was that downward spiral. Now we are seeing with Kazakhstan banning mining, cryptocurrency mining. There's been that lapse of price in Bitcoin, for example. And what happens in crypto also is the fact that almost anything when it happens, what happens with Bitcoin often influences others. So it's like when the stock market in the US falls, then everyone else almost sort of cries. So I'd say, without fear of contradiction, crypto and Bitcoin in crypto currently remains at the level where the dollar is. So if almost everyone trades with that. Which is an important thing, because when money was first introduced, it came as a result of gold. So people used to exchange gold, and then they realized that, hey, carrying this thing, me coming to you and say I have 1 kilogram of gold and therefore give me a car was going to be a problem. And that's when they introduced paper money, and that's when they introduced banks. And we don't use paper money. For example, I often say that personally 98% of the time I use um, on EFTs and online banking and things like that, which means when you look at it from the times when in Mapungube our grandfathers were great grandfathers for that matter, were giving Indians gold in exchange for beads. So we have moved from that, and then we moved from I give you beans, you give me butter or mabele, and then we went to I give you, gold, and you give me these, and then we went from I give you hard cash, and then you give me. Then we went from that to I just give you my account number. And I think the next wave is exactly that. It's blockchain. It's everything is now interlinked, and I give you my cryptocurrencies, and you give me whatever thing that you want to give me. So that's the movement and the evolution of money. So yeah, I mean, the biggest aspect that has occurred in terms of crypto has been the fact that most people want to view it as that thing where you know invest in it and then it goes high. But this is actually a form of money that is transactional, and the more people use it uh, for transaction purposes, the higher the value of a certain cryptocurrency sort of goes. So it's not necessarily just that I'm gonna invest. So what informs that kind of growth is because there's usage in that. Yeah, subscribe, and then yeah, we will go through even deeper elements of these in later episodes. Cheers.